Beauty and the Beast fan theories that just might be true. When Disney's Beauty and the Beast hit theaters in 1991, it became a massive hit and a cultural touchstone, presenting a female protagonist with self-determination, a complex love story, and a morally ambiguous antagonist that served as a commentary on male Disney heroes of the past, and one of the most beloved soundtracks in movie history. The film ended up raking in $425 million at the box office and became the first animated film to ever be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. The Beast was just a child when he was cursed. One of the biggest questions that Beauty and the Beast fans have had concerns the prince's age when he was cursed by the Enchantress and turned into the Beast. The curse states he will remain a beast until his 21st year. Writer Jenna Gallam interprets this to mean his 21st birthday. Considering that Lumiere and Cogsworth later say they've been rusting for 10 years, the prince must have been only 10 or 11 years old when the Enchantress placed him under her spell. Belle's favorite book is a reference to another Disney movie. Tumblr user Petiticheras believes that the makers of Beauty and the Beast intentionally suggested a connection between their film and Aladdin, foreshadowing the film a year before it hit screens in 1992. When Belle goes to her local bookshop library to return a book she's already read multiple times, she lovingly describes the plot and says it features far-off places, daring, fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise. As Petiticheras points out, the setting of Aladdin, Agrabah, counts as a far-off place. The film features plenty of people trying to end Aladdin with sabers. The Genie and Jafar cast magic spells all day, and Aladdin poses as a prince in disguise when he was Jasmine as Prince Ali. The portrait of the prince is also enchanted. Since many fans agree that the prince may have been a child when he was cursed, this leaves the glaring plot hole of the portrait that the Beast rips apart with his claws. The painting depicts the prince as an adult. Redditor u/Moverthehart explains, "There's a simple explanation: magic. If the entire castle is cursed, why not also the painting? What would be a worse punishment for the Beast than to be transformed into a beast? Being transformed into a beast and having a cursed portrait of himself that ages as he does. This would be a constant reminder of his mistake and show him what he would look like if he was still a human." The story is a commentary on the dangers of bigotry. According to a fan theory from Imgur user Maypalsage, Beauty and the Beast is all about the pain and emotional trauma of social ostracization and the effects of bigotry and prejudice on a societal scale. The theory argues that the moral of the movie is so much deeper than a standard be-yourself message. Maypalsage explains, "Gaston demonstrates that bullies are rewarded and beloved by society as long as they possess a certain set of characteristics, while nice people who don't are ostracized." The love story between Belle and the Beast is about them finding solace in each other after society rejects them both. The villagers are stuck in a time loop. One of the biggest plot holes in Beauty and the Beast, as well as the live-action 2017 remake, is that no one in the village remembers that the castle exists in the forest right next to their town. However, one theory that corrects this issue suggests that the enchantress who cursed the prince and his staff also put a curse on the town that essentially trapped them in a time loop, a la Groundhog Day. However, Belle and her father Morris seem to be outside of that loop and aren't confined to it. The rose wilts in prediction of the Beast's demise. The nature of the curse, and specifically the role of the magic rose, is given a whole new twist in a theory proposed by Redditor u/Babbyhands, who suggests that the rose isn't wilting as a countdown to the deadline on the Beast's curse, but instead senses his approaching demise at the hands of Gaston. The Redditor explains, "Gaston is secretly the hero of the story. Gaston is often considered to be the villain of the film, especially considering his cocky arrogance, misogyny, and bloodlust toward the Beast. But Sean Stegink argues that Gaston may be the misunderstood hero of the story upon re-examination. While many consider him to be a woman hater, he seems truly in love with Belle, and is the only one in the town who doesn't directly insult her and insinuate she's a freak. Additionally, while he may be the textbook definition of toxic masculinity, at least he's not abducting and imprisoning women like the film's other male lead, the Beast. Gaston also gets a lot of hate for committing Belle's father Maurice to a mental institution, but to Gaston's credit, the old man came back screaming about talking furniture and a hairy monster in a castle in the woods that no one even knows exists, so he does sound legitimately crazy. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep exploring. We'll see you in the next video.